difference. Alexander has his big jacket on. And we're nearly wearing t-shirts. Okay, perfect. Okay, Wednesday the 4th of April, which is the morning. Nice and sunny again. Breakfast time here, last breakfast in Albania. Before we go and head to Croatia. No, head to Greece. That's better. Go in the room. So the owner of the campsite here, Alexander, has just gone to school as a teacher. He thinks it's cold today. He's just put 2 jumpers on and a big jacket, and he thinks it's cold. I'm thinking of putting shorts on. So yeah. That's funny. Okay, so now we're leaving this great campsite. Had a nice 1.5 days here. We nearly don't want to carry on.
Also because the weather has been nice. It would have been a bit boring in the rain, but now it's been really nice weather.
So we could do it another day here, but I'm not sure whether we've got time for it when we've got to get to Athens. And should we go?
Yes, let's go to Greece. Let's see the border, how it is.
Yeah. Now we're going to head to Greece. It's about 25 kilometers away, so we're not going to go too far today. Now we spent half the day here, so let's get on the road. Oh, first I've got to show you some signposts outside. That's fine. Bye bye. Just the lady that lives here. Nice, all the family lives in the same house, so the grandmother, she just wanders around. That's nice. Okay, let's get going. These signposts you can see here, Alexander was telling me, the guy that owns the campsite, that according to him this campsite was the first one to open in Albania 6 years ago, and at that time nobody in Albania knew what a campsite was. So what he did, late in the evening, when it was dark, he came out and he put all the signs up in the town. They start 1 kilometer before and 1 after. He put the signs up, but at first he only put the sign up on the top, the triangle campsite sign. He didn't actually put caravan and camping on the bottom. And that's because he didn't want anybody to know what he was doing. They didn't know, because he thought if everybody found out he was earning money from caravan and camping, everybody would start doing the same and copy him in the town. But first he only put the sign up on the top, and nobody here in the town knew what that meant. Nobody knew what caravan and camping was. But of course everybody coming from Europe, they knew that meant camping, and they went to see him, but nobody else in the town knew what he was doing. And then after a few years he actually put on the sign on the bottom where you could see Ksamil caravan and camping. But there is actually a few other campsites in the town, but they seem to be closed. He's the only one that's open, and it's the only one you really should go to, because you couldn't get a better camping site than here. So there you can see there's the other sign without the writing on. So yeah, good campsite, funny place. Let's see if we can spend the last of our lick before we get back into Euroland. Okay, let's go. So, back on the road again. Get the legs warmed up again. So, now we're on a ferry. Most primitive ferry we've been on for a long time. That was a short ferry crossing. Took about 1 minute. There's a castle here. Let's see what it's called. And the roads just get smaller and quieter. There's so little traffic we can ride 3 bikes next to each other and see way in the distance, way behind, there's nobody here. So Uncle Mick, I think it's frogs Jamie just says we can hear. the last of our Albanian lake. That looks like that.
And
Look. About 5 kilometers before the border.
That's why we have Coca-Cola and Fanta today, just to try and spend the money.
yeah.
4 kilometers from the border now. I think actually is what we can see in the distance there on the right. Okay, one last hill in Albania, and look back, the beautiful Albanian countryside. Okay, so here's the border to Greece.
Bye bye. Bye bye, Albania. And let's see how the next country is.
That is, yes. What, you have anything for this? You have
We'll
anything
spend the
else?
last of our leg. We've got £1 left.
Okay. Thank you.
The last £1, and then through the border.
Great. Thank you very much.
So, that was the end of Albania. We just spent, we had to work it out today, 10 days in Albania. That's been a great 10 days. An excellent country to visit. Probably pleased we did it on the bikes. I think if we turned up in an airplane, just went to the big resort, wouldn't have the same experience. You have to get out into the small villages, the old roads. But, yeah, I think what makes Albania was the people. That was actually a fantastic country to meet all the people.
I think Albania is friendly, and it's better to come in cycling, not driving, because you see more. You know, it's more funny to see the really people, not only the hotel people. So it's funny to see them people that not have so money, because so it's not so fancy, and it's nice to see how it's work in Albania.
Yeah.
And I will say rubbish, not good. They have sometimes they have a little bit rubbish, when they have good roads, and I will say good people, and I will say good camping.
Yeah, it's been great. I almost feel a bit sad about leaving Albania.
Yeah.
It's also nice to see the sign for Greece. Amazing country, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's been a great experience seeing Albania. I think we've seen quite a bit. We've seen the north and the south, and we've seen the coast, and we've seen a bit in that country and mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been great.
That's excellent.
Let's go and see
Excellent
Greece.
10 days.
Let's go and see Greece.
You want an adventurous place to cycle, then it's the place to go. Next country?
Yeah.
Greece.
Let's go.
Oh, I spoke too soon. It's actually, that was just the border to get out of Albania. Now we've got to get into Greece. So let's go through here. This is what Greece looks like. So far it looks a bit like the other side. Found a great little camping spot on a beach, and then the thing at the end of the path down to it, there's a big sign, no camping. So go from a country with no rules, well, rules but nobody uses or needs, and to a country where there's rules. Oh dear, let's see how we get on. Hello. Just turned up here. This is going to be our first campsite in Greece. The kind of caravan park style.
And you can say on the internet, on Google, that I found a camping site just 3 kilometers down the road, and thought, oh, that's probably like a nice camping site there. That was what it looked like on Google, but nothing there.
Closed
Closed down anyway.
So
Didn't look. nice or anything.
You can't
Trust anything.
can't trust everything on Google Maps. What are you making, Jamie?
I'm making a funny thing. I don't know to say. I make something special, I think. Make something.
And now we're back to the road life. The campsite is set up. Cooker is going. The view is there. Sun's just going down. But now it's just keep on the road on the way to Athens, I think, and see where we end up. That was a short day really, haven't done too much. Set off late, biked about 30 kilometres, found the campsite here. Lost an hour because the clocks went forward, just now we're in Greece. So yeah, that was it for today. Not a lot happened. We'll see how it goes now the next few days as we head down through Greece. How you doing, Jamie?
Good.
Okay, let's have some dinner.
This is Andrew's view from the kitchen today. Is cooker going? It's Andrew's job to cook every night. Now he just found a chair he could just borrow from the next door neighbour. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
A good view.
The view's pretty good today in the kitchen.